Habibah, how you going?
Well,
Good? Yeah, how have you been?
good, thank you.
Good. And you remembered the place okay? You found
Yes,
us okay?
yes, I did, thank you.
Yeah, cool. And just, you remember the toilets, where toilets and everything are?
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
So, look, feel free if you need to stop at any time, have a break to use the toilets. Did you want to drink at all?
No, thank you.
No? Okay. Look, I know we have met before, but just wanted to go over a couple of things. So just to remind you that everything we talk about today is confidential. Unless there's only a couple of circumstances where we need to disclose anything, and that's only in serious situations of harm to yourself or someone else. But other than that, it's all confidential, and yeah, of course, unless you want us to engage with other services to help out, sometimes it's good to share information. But we would never do that without discussing it with you first.
Okay.
So, yeah. And look, again, just to remind you, this is just about working together. So it's not about me telling you what to do. It's about, checking in, seeing how you are, seeing how things have been tracking, if there's any issues, same or new, that, we can help you out with. So it's about working together and you having the choice of, how we can move forward, but we're just here to support you with that. So yeah. So look, how's everything been since I saw you last?
Okay.
Yeah?
Hmm.
Have there been any changes? Is everything still the same?
No, everything is okay.
Yeah? So
Yeah.
still at home, husband, kids, everything's
Yes,
pretty much similar?
pretty much the same, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. And how have you been feeling yourself?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Look, I might just jump in there. Just went through my notes before you came in today about some of the things that we discussed at our first meeting last time. Look, one of the things we talked about on the medical side of things was perhaps going to see your GP. You were talking about some of the medications that you were taking, and you were perhaps taking a little bit more than that was what was suggested. And we talked about going to the GP and having a chat to him about that and the importance of sticking to the recommended doses. Have you been to see the GP? No? Okay.
Sorry.
That's fine. And what do you think the reason for that is, that you haven't been to see the doctor?
Maybe you're a bit scared?
Sure. Yeah. Do you think perhaps that you're a bit scared about telling him that you've taken some more,
Yes.
than what you should have? Yeah, okay. I think we did discuss, though, the importance of, having that conversation with the GP, because it is quite a serious issue, having more dose, more medication than what's
Yes.
recommended. So is there something that can make you feel more comfortable in going to the doctor, do you think?
I don't know, but I will try. I was scared. I was scared that I would get into trouble.
Sure. Something else that we discussed last time was just the incontinence issues that you were having, which many women have, and I'm assuming because you haven't been to see the GP that there's been no change there. Is it perhaps something that we could think about, if you went to the GP, that could be the first thing that you could talk about? It might make you feel more comfortable talking to the doctor.
Yeah, I can talk to a doctor about that. Yes.
Yeah. And then while you're there, you could perhaps then move on to the medication and taking a little bit extra with your doctor. And look, remembering as well that they're health professionals, so they're there to help you, and that is why they're there. So they're not going to judge you either. They're just going to give you the correct information to be helpful for you. The other thing too, look, if you really are not comfortable, you know, we can attend the GP with you if that would make you feel more comfortable.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, so please keep that in mind.
Thank you.
Okay. So you think you'll
Yes, I will.
feel more comfortable?
Yes, I will.
Yeah. Look, I think that really is quite a priority that we need to get sorted.
Okay.
Okay. So another thing we talked about last time was not having much of a family network or a social network outside of your immediate family. So I know you migrated to Australia when you were young, so you don't have that much of an extended family. So since we met last, for example, have you been to any social engagements?
Yes, yeah, went to one family celebration.
Okay.
Yep, and it was very good.
So that was with your brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good.
Okay.
Yeah.
And have you got nieces and nephews and
Yes,
stuff for your
yeah,
kids to
yeah.
play with?
That was fun. Yeah.
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 Okay. Okay, look, that's great. So you're spending some time with your family. Outside of the family engagements, do you have much social interaction? Are you hanging out with
Really,
people very much?
Very busy with the family.
Yeah.
Yeah, not really. Sometimes there's some mothers at our school when I speak to them in the mornings before we drop our children off or in the afternoon. So I do speak to them sometimes.
Yeah. Is that as far as it goes though? You just have a chat with them in the morning?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, the afternoon about the kids? Yeah.
I've actually been invited to their homes, but I haven't accepted the invitation.
Okay. Is that something that you think you could perhaps ever feel comfortable in making the move to spend more time with the other mums?
Yeah, they're very, very nice people and they've invited me. I just haven't felt comfortable going to their homes.
Yeah. How about, have you organised any play dates with the children?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. That might be a suggestion of, maybe taking a bit of the pressure off you. If there's children playing around together sometimes.
Yes.
You don't have to worry so much about what to actually talk about. You can talk about the children and just get to know the other women a little bit more.
That.
Yeah. Cool. How about any community groups?
There are community groups in our community, but I don't really participate. Yeah.
Okay. Is it something that you would like to participate in and don't feel comfortable, or have no interest in?
No, I'd like to participate. I just don't feel comfortable doing it.
Okay. So what can we think about some things that would make you feel more comfortable? How could we make that step about actually starting to spend time with those groups?
Not sure. I'm not sure.
Okay. I think one of the first things would be is to find perhaps an area of interest, something that interests you, and then we can look at...
I love cooking.
You love cooking?
Mm.
Yeah? Okay, look, that's something that we can certainly look into. There's plenty of cooking classes and things like that. But yeah, events within your cultural group as well, that's certainly something that we can look into. We can, if you want, I can help support you in making the step to engage in that. Another thing that you could always perhaps do is go with a friend that you already have, or a family member, a brother or a sister-in-law, that type of thing.
Okay.
So, yeah. Look, I think that's something that we can look into. But good on you for making, spending time with your family, even getting to know the mums. That's how friendships start. You've got to start talking to people. You don't form friendships overnight. So,
yeah.
Yeah.